everyone, welcome to the next video from this page from Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford using the Staedtler Design Journey pencils. We have a butterfly here to do today and it's got quite a lot of little sections and details, and I normally, when I do something like a butterfly, I normally keep it within a certain colour range, but I thought I might do it, there we go, a little bit more random in the sense of doing quite a lot of different colours. I thought it might be more interesting. I don't know whether I'll be able to pull it off, but I'm going to have a little go. So we're going to start with the actual body part, and I've picked up the 80 and I'm going to do some of the sections with this. I'm going to do these. I never know whether to fill this in or not, but I'm going to on this one. And the head. Now with a butterfly's body, I always try and make it a little bit dark on the edge compared to the middle. It's not always that easy. And I'm going to do that little bit there as well. And then this line here. I'm going to mix it up and have a mix of different greys, you see. Then I'm going to use, this is the 890, it's actually the darkest grey. And go in here. This one's marked as if it needs to be darker at the bottom than the top, so that's how I'm going to fill it in, like that. Now the reason I'm using more than one grey is because, I mean more than two, is that otherwise it would be striped, and I didn't think stripes was the right thing. So 8, so I thought rather than stripy I would just do lots of colours. So this one looks like it should be darker here at the bottom. That looks really very similar to the colour above though, doesn't it? And we'll do this one, we'll do it darker here where those little stripes are. Oh, I've gone out of the lines. It was going to happen, wasn't it? Here is the number 83. Sorry. And if you don't have this many greys, just use what you've got. You can use them, make them darker or lighter by pushing down harder or softer. I wouldn't recommend pushing down too hard though. Just layer it up. 85. It's my last one. You can do that other stripe there. It's really small. And then this section. And we have quite an interesting body with lots of different colours in. We'll use 5 greys just for that. Now for our butterfly, I'm thinking rainbowy, you know, lots of colour. And I'm wondering whether to really do rainbow. What have we got? Let's start with a yellow. This is the 1. This is our yellow. Okay, and I'm going to start here with this piece and this piece. Like that, and also thinking maybe put a bit of symmetry in it, so make this piece and this. Now I'm blocking in my yellow because I want it to be vibrant rather than trying to fade it anywhere and then it would sort of just disappear off. So there's that, and here is my orange 4. I'm going to do those centre bits, but for these I am going to fade them a little bit if I can, just by going around the edge a little bit darker than the centre, like that. I'm thinking about the next planner page I've got to do while I'm colouring this. It's probably not a good idea. Red, I think 29 is a good red. Yeah, I'm doing the next planner page because it's sitting next to me on the desk. I always keep my planner in here because I only ever colour it on camera. There's no point in having it anywhere else. And looking at it sitting there staring at me is a difficult picture, I would say. It's one that I've done quite a number of times before. I'm trying to make it a bit darker near the body with this one. and it's trying to think of a way to do it differently. I haven't done it before for you guys, but I don't think, but I've done it myself 3 times at least. Yeah, because I did it, it's from, let me just grab my next colour. Where do we go now? We've done in the wrong order, haven't we? Because a rainbow starts with red. Let's just do my own rainbow. So I should go to pink, I think. I'm going to sneeze. Right, let's do this. No, let's go to this sort of pink. Let's go to 61. There we go. Yes, it's from Enchanted Forest. And I've coloured 2 copies of Johanna's Enchanted Forest book, and also coloured miniature Enchanted Forest. You see how I'm fading it up here? So I've done quite a few versions of this castle. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much out of sync. I'm probably a few more weeks ahead with this particular picture that I'm doing here compared with the planner. It doesn't matter. I think I'm going to go dark here and fade there, like that. Now I'm going to go purple. Here we go, 6. So it's trying to think of a different way to do it. I thought maybe I'd do it with metallics. I do need to start using some of my newer pencils. I've been playing with them a bit, and getting used to them before doing videos with them. But I think last week's I used my Macaron Brufina pencils, but this week I used metallics, probably Brufina as well. And then I might, I need to use my Holbeins for you a little bit, just so you can see how they go down. Now I tend to be, and my son's coming down and making a lot of noise. Never mind. This is the 33, and I think we've got this strange little bit going on here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections here. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that bit. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna do it in this colour. I can hear him singing. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Holbeins for something, but this picture in the planner this week is quite detailed, and I haven't yet. I noticed they wear down a little bit quickly, not as much as the cores are quite thick, so I wanted to try it out first on something that was a little bit less detailed. I'm moving to green now. I think I might go for this. This is 553. What is this? The phthalo green. Yeah, this will work quite nicely. I'm just going to put it there. It's a nice colour to say. There we go. It's quite a pretty, I like this down here. It's quite pastel-y and pretty. There we go. Now I think I should go to brown and then grey. I don't know if I want to do brown and then grey. Or a bit. If I stick with green, where am I going to go after that? I think I will have to go brown and then grey. Let's go this colour. Let's go with this 49. It's not too dark a brown. It's not going to really go with the green. But I think it can work because we've got such a mishmash. There we go. And then it's going to use it. I'm going to use it for all of these. I'm trying to make it a bit darker at the base. It's not a particularly intense colour. It's quite tricky. I still hear my son singing away. He's in the kitchen now making his breakfast. He's making me a coffee, that'd be nice. He won't be there. It's not like I asked him to. He's not a mind reader. He likes singing in the morning because he has his morning voice and because he can sing deep. Yeah, we've got a lot of grey going on already, just thinking about it. So maybe I'll go for a dark brown instead. I'm thinking, let's go 77. You could go to grey if you want, but I'm thinking, I've got all this grey in the middle. So we'll just go to here. And if you prefer, you could put a green in that one if you'd rather. But I think it's okay. I wasn't sure, but I think it's... And I'm going to try and go darker here and then sort of fade it off towards the tip. There we go. There. Yeah, talking of Holbein, someone was telling me how with the pastel set Holbeins, there's a tray, there's a 50 pastel set you can buy as well as the 12, and of course you get all the pastels with the full 150 set that I've got as well. And someone was telling me that there's the Brut Funa Macaron pencils, and there's a Calor Macaron set as well. They're almost identical to each other apparently. Yes, I haven't tried. I don't know about the Calors, and they both seem to be copies of the Holbeins, which is interesting. Number 5 I'm going to use for these leaves. Okay, so there is a completely different green to the one we've used on our butterfly. I'm going to try to keep it darker at the base like I have with the others. So yeah, that's quite interesting. I feel a little bit, I get a bit cross with people doing copies. I don't like it really, but on the other hand, it means that people who can't afford the really expensive ones get the opportunity to use something similar. So it's a bit, but you know, I prefer like the castles. They've got a pastel set, but I don't think they're a copy of anyone else's, but you know, the idea is a copy, but then no one has original ideas, I don't think, really, you know. But I haven't done a comparison of their pastel tint set with the macarons, for example, or their pastel tint set with the Holbein. So I haven't done loads of Holbein comparison charts. I'm thinking of doing another one actually very soon. Stars. I had thought I could do them silver, because so much grey that I think I'm going to do them gold, but I'm going to use my Cheats gold. This is 16. This is quite a goldish colour. I'm just going to block them in with this. Yeah, so I need to do a few more. I've done a Holbein and Prisma comparison chart, which I was asked to do. I need to do one with polychromos, but it's going to be quite hard because there's so many. Polychromos has no pastel tones, so trying to make them be hard. But I'm not one to shy away from that, but it just, I don't know whether it'll be a satisfying chart, if you understand what I mean, because I won't be able to replicate all the colours. I'm going to do these dots that are drawn on. I'm going to go over them in white if I can. There we go. And I attempted to put a little dot here. I don't know why. I'm just fiddling. Now I started dotting, I'm just going a bit too mad. Put them there. No, I think I can stop now. Stop. And what I am going to do is use the Sparkly 700 to go over the little stars, so it looks a little bit more magical. I've just had this wacky idea for tomorrow's picture. Should I do it? I have a think. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Well, I will. I'll tell you what it is. You can see the sparkle on the stars there. Look where these top ones are catching my light. I'm going to try and flatten the page down a bit. There we go, so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow I've got a mushroom to do. I've never coloured a green mushroom. I shall leave that thought with you. Have a super day. Join me tomorrow and see whether I do a green mushroom. I'm grimacing slightly. Anyway, hope you have a really super day. Have lots of fun and happy colouring.